Hi, beautiful people. Let's talk about some of the things that come up for you when you are thinking of booking a session. Now, I know that these are important things, and I'm very, very aware and appreciative of the time that you take contemplating whether it is worth coming out to see me. Okay? Now, things like price. What would you think about price when you're thinking of having a session? Are you looking at the cost of the actual session, or are you looking at how long you have to work to pay for a session, or are you looking at yourself as being the investment that you're putting in? You know, the money that you're putting into a session is actually an investment in yourself and in your well-being and your happiness and your building of your immune system. Yeah? Or improving your relationships or giving yourself energy. Yeah? When you think about the location, you know, you could go and see a massage therapist just around the corner from your home. But is she the right one for you, or is he the right one for you? And what is the location? Like, if you're going to be driving to me from Auckland, it'll take you an hour and 45 on a good day. Some people in Auckland, they'll be sitting in traffic for that long just to get around the corner. So location is an interesting thing. People like to drive to me because they know they're coming out into the country, or they're going via somewhere. So if you're coming from Auckland, you might want to go to Tauranga. You can come via, yeah. So location is a thing that comes up a lot for people, and I'm very aware that it is a bit of a drive to come and see me. But what happens is after your session, you've got a beautiful drive out into the country back so that you can process what's happened, you know, turn on the music, stop and have a cuppa or have a lunch or take some photos or go for a walk up the mountain or go to the hot pools. There's so many things that you can do. So you know, people like to make a day of it. And some of them like to stay the night and make a night of it. Regarding time, time is a factor for people too, and I hear quite a lot that some people have to take a considerable amount of time out of their day. Okay, well, that's with anything. If you're going to go shopping, you're going to take a couple of hours out of your day. You're going to be so frustrated walking through the crowds, pushing trolleys, screaming kids, getting into a hot car. You know, everything these days takes time. It's, you know, if I could press a button and I have the benefits of a massage, you know, would I do it? Or is there something else that I'm actually wanting from connecting with my massage practitioner? So time is an interesting thing, and as far as I believe, it's important to prioritize you. Prioritize, take time, make time in your diary to go out and do something for you. You don't need to be doing massages. You can go off and go to the beach, go for a walk, you know, have cuppas with friends, take time to go and read a book, hug a tree, pet an animal, you know, help an old person, whatever it is that makes you feel good. Just make time for you. Confidentiality could also be an interesting fear that comes up for people. How confidential do I keep my sessions? Now, you know, I'm not going to tell the next person about you. Certainly don't even take a lot of details unless it's really, really important to have these details, medical details, etc., or next of kin if it's possible, you know, if it's needed. But you know, everything that you tell me is held in confidence, just as it is when you go to your GP. Okay, so you know, rest assured, everything you share with me is confidential. You know, the testimonials that you see on my website are given happily by my clients. So nothing has been altered there, and they are very happy for those to share. And then the stories that I share of case studies, you know, those names have all been changed to protect my clients. And it's also to help you so that you get a sense of who I am and what I do. What about embarrassment? Some people don't go out and have a massage because they fear being judged, or they feel really embarrassed about their body. You know, they may be overweight, their skin might not be the nicest as far as they're concerned. They just have pretty low self-esteem. But let me tell you, none of that is important to me. The most important thing is your comfort. You know, I really want you to feel comfortable here. So you won't find any judgment here. I promise you that. I love working with all kinds of people, and I have a really big, strong massage table. So that holds up to 230 kgs. So, you know, rest assured that, you know, if you're a bigger person, you will quite comfortably fit on my massage table. What about fear? What are you scared of? You know, there may be some fears that come up for you on having a session. All kinds of fears can come up, and that's okay. It's good to be able to notice them and release them and not allow them to control you. So there we go. Quite a few interesting objections: price, location, time, confidentiality, embarrassment, judgment, nervousness, and fear. And then there's a last one that's quite important, in fact very important, is trauma. You know, if you've suffered from a trauma recently or in the past, whether it's a sex violence or whether it's a traumatic event, loss of a loved one, it is important for you to be held and be supported through your grief. And believe me, there is grief. We just hold on to it so tightly and we don't let it out. Now, it's important to be able to let it out gently and safely in a safe space with somebody that can actually hold that for you so that you can just let go. So there you go. There's the objections and the excuses that people come or don't come. I would like you to not be one of those people. Give me a call if you have any of these issues that are stopping you from coming to see me, and let's talk about it. Talk soon.